Awesome.
It's the breakdown. What? Hey, everybody.
You're watching the breakdown. Ido Taylor. He refuses to sing.
Hi, everyone. You might be wondering why. Why is she happy? She's never happy on a Wednesday. Guess what? This Wednesday, I'm ecstatic. You know why? Because I have returning guests that I like. It always makes me happy when guests that I like come back. And these two gentlemen are no exception to the rule. They're my favorite. Well, top favorite, because you guys heard me a couple of weeks ago saying that I have an official favorite. But these are in the top 3. So there you have it. I've got Casey and Dan from BIGFOOT Does Karate. Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going really good because I'm like super excited. Like, that's not a lie. Like, I'm so happy when Jack was like, hey, these are our guests for today. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They're coming back. I'm so excited. Like, I live for these kinds of things. So I'm super happy that you guys once again took time from your busy schedule to be on the show and talk to me. And how are you guys doing today?
We're good. We're good. A lot has
great.
happened for BIGFOOT Knows Karate since we've last talked.
Oh my God. So much has happened since the last time we talked to you. Thanks for bringing us back to do this again. And we got a lot to talk about, I think. So,
well, then let's rip this Band-Aid and let's do it. Tell us the big news, because I'm like on pins and needles. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. So since we last talked, we launched the campaign. And we did a live launch on Instagram where we had brought in other creators to come in and hang out and talk to us live. And we ended up doing we had $1,000 goal. It was not a big goal. We ended up hitting that in 7 minutes, and it was awesome. We had 200 people in our live launch over the course of the couple hours that we were in there, and we couldn't have been happier. Since then, the book is doing really well on Kickstarter. We've hit 2 stretch goals already, and we just broke $6,000 as of today with 9 days left in the campaign. So thank you for having us on and doing this and helping us out, and and helping us get the everybody on Instagram who has been supportive, and Twitter and all the podcasts, and we're stoked. I can speak for Casey on that one, I think. So
Yeah, we're super excited about this. We're edging in on 200 backers, which is pretty amazing. I'm stoked about it. I think we can do it in 9 days. And we, like Dan just said, we just surpassed our $6,000 mark today, which means we're 600% funded, which is bonkers.
It's amazing. It's awesome. Well, first of all, I had no doubt that this was going to like super take off, because it's such a unique story. It's so different. It's like nothing anybody's ever read before, and people gravitate towards that. So can I ask like an honest thing? There's a lot of people that do Kickstarters, and they've talked about like this lull kind of a thing that happens in the middle of a Kickstarter. Have you guys experienced that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's yeah, go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it sucks like that the doldrums, water everywhere, not a drop to drink, and nothing to push ourselves forward. But it feels a lot better knowing that the campaign is essentially like, is funded at least. We funded in 7 minutes.
That's amazing.
Which is like, I'm not gonna say I shit my pants, but I'm not gonna say I didn't do that. And
just a little came out, just a little.
Yeah, y'all keep it 100, and I love it. I'm here for it.
So it was a big surprise, but like Dan is a freaking beast. He had set everything up to give us the best outcome that we could have had for our opening day. And so when that happens, when you put all the work in, which Dan did, and like I've learned so much from him in the process, like when you put in that work, oh my gosh, you can cover a lot more ground.
Yeah. And that I'm glad that you said that, because the key thing that you said there is put in the work. Like, it doesn't magically happen. Like, unfortunately, a lot of these people put stuff on Kickstarter and then they sit back and they're like, all right, like, where's everybody? And then they complain that they had an unsuccessful Kickstarter. And you hit the nail on the head. Put in the work. So can you explain a little bit for those that do not understand putting in the work? What did you do aside from like almost standing on a street corner going like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, what's the real
did come
work?
to that a couple of times during the lull. You know, I was like, y'all want to see a little leg? Because I will show you a little leg. I do not give a shit. Back my comic. Look, I work as a creative director in a marketing and advertising firm. Okay, so that's so I look at it maybe a little differently than some other folks. You know what I mean? But I did not. I watched a lot of people's campaigns. I watched, you know, whether they were doing Kickstarters or Indiegogos, what was working, what wasn't, what was. How are they communicating with people online? There's going to be an amazing launch that happens tonight. A guy named Jason Farrow is about to launch his book, The Convictor Resurgence, and it's going to do amazing because he's going through all the right motions to get it done. He's doing a live launch on Instagram, similar to what we did. In fact, I mean, that guy understands how to communicate with an audience. I picked up so much from him just watching him, and so we did this live launch where we invited people in and out. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes at a time, somebody would come in and they'd bring their audience with them and they would get time to talk about their project and we would talk about our project. And so we would, you know, cross-pollinate the audiences basically. And so we did a lot of podcasts, you know, ahead of time, you know, having the campaign figured out in terms of what you were going to do for your tiers and all that stuff. Did that too. But I mean, it just kind of had our game together. I don't know if we ever told you, if we were talking about what we were doing in our director's commentary. Did we ever talk to you about that when we were here last?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have terrible memory, so maybe.
No, that's fair because we didn't start mentioning it right away because we were so early ahead of the campaign.
Okay.
But one of the things that we did for the tier is we have a director's commentary roundtable discussion video that we're going to be doing in the back of our deluxe edition. Ooh, and so people can access that from the QR code in the comic. You know, so we did that as a tier. And, you know, so we tried some really different things with the campaign itself, but the live launch was the key. I mean, that was key. Because we not only hit 7 minutes, we hit $1,000 goal, but we hit $3,000 in about 2.5 hours. Wow. So it was, yeah. So, I mean, the rest of the time has been, you know, the 3 to 6 mark over the last, you know, over the last few weeks. So, we did hit a lull at, you know, in certain points, and then we'd hit spurts too, just depending on what we were doing. But look, we were on comiccon.com's homepage last week.
Okay.
You know, there was you know, we were on Geek Insider earlier this week. You know, so like we've been trying to get the name of the book out there as hard as we can, and really and started this months ago. You know what I mean? Like months ago, because when we talked to you 2 months ago, probably. Yeah. And so it's like, so, I mean, I can go and give you the game plan, the whole, you know, for another hour and a half, honestly. And I'm happy to, if anybody has any questions, hit me up because I'm happy to talk. But
I'm actually thinking, well, Jack and I have played around with the idea of having a round table with people who have done Kickstarters, because we have a lot of people that want to do Kickstarters, don't know how, are too scared. They hear about the lull and they get, you know, it scares them to not even try, because we've had other, and that's why I brought it up, because we've had other guests that talk about the lull and they're like, it's not fun, but you have to keep promoting, keep your chin up and keep going.
Yeah.
And that's key. And like Casey said, you know, you have to put in the work. It's not one of those, let me put it in, you know, here it goes type of thing.
Well, everybody wants to be a creator, right? They want to be a writer. They want to be an artist, you know, colors, letters, whatever part of the creative process that they're in, they want to do that. But you also have to put on your marketing cap. You have to put on your business brain, you know, and it's not the funnest. It's not the most fun part of the job, but I guess that depends on who you are. I love it. But you know,
me too. Actually, I love marketing.
Yeah. Well, why? I mean, my attitude is, why do all this work? We just spent months working on a comic book and putting together a Bible for what we're going to do over the next 5 issues of a comic book. Plus, now we have a sub book that we're going to be doing as well that we can chat about with a little bit with Casey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But so this is allowing us to actually fund a sub book that we're going to do that's going to come between book 2 and 3. And so
that'll be the first time we've talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that watches knows I love an exclusive.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'm always digging for that exclusive. Yes. Exclusive. Always here for it. So let's talk about it. Yeah. Or as much as we can talk about it. I'm sorry. I get excited when I hear exclusive stuff.
Okay. So I don't know, Jack, if you saw the one of the variant covers, the black and white variant covers we have of Cthulhu up front and Bigfoot's eyes in the back. I don't know if you can show that, but it's on the Kickstarter. It's on the homepage. But the gentleman who did that piece of artwork, it came to us. I don't know if it happened before or after we talked to you. I think like I said, we've received like 60 pieces plus of fan art.
I know.
And the gentleman sent us.
That's amazing.
It's been crazy, and well, this gentleman sent us this piece, and it was as a piece of fan art, and his name is Adam Caswell, right? And it was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, sorry, here.
Yeah,
it was absolutely gorgeous, and
absolutely
love it.
God.
Yeah, and so my dog is getting all excited right now.
Yeah.
By my leg. So anyway, the Adam came to us with that as a piece of fan art, and so we said, well, no, because that's really beautiful. How about we pay you for it, and we use that as a variant cover for our deluxe edition. There you go. Thanks, Jack. And so we put that together as a variant cover for the deluxe edition, and the deluxe edition's the copy that has the 10-page fan art gallery, extra sketches for stuff that we got coming up in the future by me, and then that director's commentary roundtable discussion video. That's the variant. That's that deluxe, and that's the variant for that. So we've met some amazing people on this journey. I mean, people are just wanting to help us out and partner up, and Adam, we just hit it off, the three of us, and so he's going to do interiors on the sub book.
Wow.
For us. And so if you can imagine the caliber of that, I'm really excited what he's going to do to like a 20-page comic. So it should be pretty incredible.
So, Kate, without sounding rude, so please don't, you guys already know me. I know I don't mean anything rude or anything, but has this kind of felt like a Cinderella story? Kind of like, all right, we're going to try this, see where it goes. And then it's done amazing. It's done so well. And you guys are just like, we're at the freaking ball. Like, this is like, does it feel like that? Because for me, it feels like that. I'm not even part of your crew.
It really does sometimes, because I mean, we obviously like shit stuff doesn't happen.
No, you could curse.
Okay, shit doesn't happen overnight. So and like when good stuff happens, there's been a lot of work going behind it. Mm-hmm. But in addition to that, though, like, I mean, it's still something that like I've written right before I go to bed. I'll like tap out on my phone, or I'll walk around in my yard while my dog's taking a shit, and and discuss the script with Dan. And so it hasn't been anything tangible, just an idea, and then I'll see the pages on my phone. But outside of that, it like, until you see people actually taking an interest in it, it's just like a puff of smoke. So seeing that people want to experience it with us is is kind of mind-blowing. So
it feels a little surreal, out of body moment type of thing.
Oh yeah.
Do you have either one of you? I can't remember if either one of you actually have physical copies of the book. Like, have you guys gotten to hold it yourselves yet?
No.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, that's I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that. But the artwork just finished up this week.
Okay.
And then I've got about 15 pages left to letter. So Casey, Thank you for everything. Like
Aw.
seriously,
Man,
like, this is my
I've had a
public
blast.
moment where I just say that to you real fast. Dude, this guy has
I
been
love a
such
good
a
fucking
badass.
bromance. Like, it's my favorite thing.
Dude, this guy has been so badass. Kat, I mean, seriously, I'm so indebted to this guy. He,
No.
No,
Yeah,
I've
no,
had a
seriously,
I do
blast
love
with
this. I love it 100%.
Yeah.
I live for it. And especially too, because we've had like a lot of partner work and no disrespect to my other guests, but y'all know what y'all have not done. And it's this, like, I've only ever had you guys and 2 other people that show the appreciation without it being the robotic, oh, you know, he does good work and I'm happy that, like, it's genuine. And you guys are one out of 2 people that or groups that have come on here, and it's important to show that, like, the genuineness, because you both praise each other equally, and it's pretty cool because it shows that each of you stepped up. You know what I mean? Like, one wasn't carrying the burden of the other. Y'all were in this together. Y'all knew y'all was in this together, and y'all completed this together. And now you guys are about to hold this book like a newborn child and be like, look what the
I
fuck
can't
we
wait.
did. Like, dude, he did this shit. Like, I need that moment. Like, I need the moment where you guys, please record it, where you guys open up the box and the light comes out of the box and it's like, oh, and you guys pull out the book and you're like, fuck yeah, we did this. You know what I mean? Like, I need that moment recorded.
Okay, the only way that could be cooler is if you open up the box and a light comes out and it's Marcellus Wallace's soul. You know what I mean?
I immediately thought of Pulp Fiction.
But yeah, the comic book would be a good second, you know.
You
No,
guys.
but like this guy right here, dude, like he brought this whole thing together. Like, I mean, I brought him like, if you took like spaghetti and meat sauce that's been like already been mangled up, and I dropped that on him and he turned it into a lasagna. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the hell that means, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Like, you brought him like a Buffalo Wild Wings burger and he turned it into a Guy Fieri masterpiece. Like, is that what you're trying to say?
Sounds good. Actually, I want one of those.
I threw a few
That
extra
sounds
pickles
perfect.
on it. Like, it was there. Like, the
I'm all
burger
about
was
food,
there.
so yeah.
Yeah,
No,
me
but
too.
I just love how you guys bring the best of each other out. Like, that's definitely good. Because Casey mentioned that you taught him a lot of stuff. So Casey, was it more like the marketing side of things that he was
like? So this is a book I did last year, and or actually at the beginning of this year, I think. When did we do this?
Yeah, we're in
Oh my
2020.
gosh, this year's been crazy.
It has,
Pandemic has killed my brain. But I did this with my good friend artist Pete Woods. He co-created this book with me, and one thing that I should have done better was market it. It always felt really like crass to me to go, hey, buy my book. But you kind of have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if nobody sees you believing in your own thing, which this book fucking rules. And just like Bigfoot Knows Karate, like I don't want to put out shit. Like, I want to put out good stuff. And like, Bigfoot Knows Karate is rad. It's so rad. If I didn't write it, I would be in line to buy this shit. And even if I didn't know Dan, I'd be like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Give it to me now. So just showing people that you have faith in your product and putting yourself out
hold
there
on,
to
Jack.
be
Can you
seen.
stop? I don't know why we're going this deep into the. Sorry, the video was. I don't know why some of those pages weren't supposed to be in there.
Okay.
No, you're cool. Hey, awesome.
Jack?
But
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you're awesome. Thanks. Thank you.
Sorry.
Making sure that
No,
people
you're good. That's our fault.
see that
That's
you
our
have
fault.
faith in your product, and kind of making sure people know your product. That's important.
Yeah.
Also, like, Dan did this thing where, I mean, I didn't know this, but Instagram is a community.
Oh, yeah.
People on Instagram, like, especially the artist community on Instagram, the comics art community on Instagram,
Yep.
they bro it out. And it's not like, it's so support. It's not like dude bros that just annoy the shit out of
Yeah.
you. They're so supportive, and everybody is wanting to push other people further and help each other with their projects. And Dan tapped into that. And when you get people that push you harder and get you excited about what you're doing, it's only going to make things better.
Exactly.
And so Dan was able to get a really good group. And they just really encouraged us to put, like, when it got to a certain point, we're like, oh, we better put up or shut up, because these people are obviously going to buy this book.
Yeah.
We can't put out something terrible. So, yeah, I'm very excited.
And that's good. And you hit something else too. Like, people have to see that you believe in your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this is your
Yes.
dream. This is your goal. These are things that you're trying to accomplish. And if people don't believe in what you're selling because you don't believe in what you're selling, I mean, it's kind of pointless at that, at that stage of it all. And a lot of people don't tend to realize that you do have to put yourself out there, because on whether it's personal or not, I mean, at the end of the day, it is personal, because it's your vision that has now come to life, and you have to, not necessarily shove it down people's throats, but at least present it so they can shove it down their own throats. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you do want this book, take it. You know what I mean? Like, so, shut up, Jack. But but it's true. And it's true that you have to believe in the work that you have produced. So I suffer from anxiety. I've never hidden that from anyone. Is there a level of anxiety for people that don't know or understand marketing to try to market yourself? Have you guys experienced that? Not to try to get personal or anything like that, but as far as doing something brand new, as far as like this Kickstarter for a book, have you guys experienced like, oh, I have to do this, I don't wanna, but I'm gonna do this? And if you have, how did you push through that?
You want to go, Casey?
I was gonna let you go first, and then I was just gonna say
Okay.
something dumb.
I mean, yeah, I don't like marketing myself. It's the hardest thing to market, because you don't want to sound like a pretentious jackass or a moron, or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's
especially because it's text, you know what I mean? Like, you end up coming out like who, like, yeah. And that's why I'm trying to get to it.
You want to be as real as humanly possible, but sound as business professional as humanly possible to an audience that doesn't really care if you sound business like or not half the time. You know what I mean? But the audience isn't who you're also looking at. You're also looking at other people that you're trying to market with, to partner up with and things like that. So there's like a lot of different parts to it. I mean, how do you be yourself when yourself is not safe for work in the first place, and still keep your job and your regular job? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's a challenge. It's a freaking challenge. But I mean, whatever. We've been able to navigate the waters of this and make it work. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we've done all right. I have no idea.
We've done all right, says the man.
We've done all right. I mean, can I just be? You said being real earlier. Let me just say, I'm exhausted, Kat. I'm exhausted. This is the most real part of any of the podcasts we've done. This has been the longest stretch, during, so many other things going on. I'm not complaining. Okay?
No, but you're being honest.
No. But yeah, I mean, to anybody who's going to do this and do it as hard as we've done it, with all the different shows and the interviews and trying to, put the book out at the same time so we can get the commentary done in enough time to have it ready for print, so nobody has to wait. We're going to have the book out in January. You know what I mean? So it's like the only reason that we're not doing it in December is because, frankly, the holidays, that the holiday shipping is going to be crazy and everything's going to go slow down anyway. So we have a December date for this to come out, or a January date for this to arrive. So we're trying to hit everything really fast, and so nobody has to wait. I mean, that's been like a really big deal. I said, I don't want anybody to wait for the comic. There's too many people who've been screwed on campaigns and things like that. It's just, we're not going to be part of the problem. We're going to be part of the solution. Yeah. Have you it's happened to you too, I'm sure.
Yeah, 100%. Because I don't like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I back everything I see, but I have backed a couple of stuff, and I either get two things. They're on point. They're like, no, this is happening, and it does end up happening, or this is going to happen. Oh, my bad. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer. There's been Kickstarters that have come to me so late that I forgot that I backed them.
Right. Right.
I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I get
you know,
that.
Yeah, no, I mean, but this is, so just, you gotta be good to your word. You know what I mean? My sister always says, if you do the right thing, the money will come. And like, so if you're true to your word and you get the book out on time, and like, we're just trying to live up to all those ideals that people should have, frankly, when they go into business in the first place. And why they don't, I don't understand, but that's not for me to figure out right now.
That idiom did not hold out for my OnlyFans, sadly.
Right. Yeah, no. So, I tried for you, buddy. I was out there pushing it over Facebook,
I didn't get the memo. Y'all didn't give me the memo. I would have supported.
We didn't have the video last time we were here, did we?
No, not that I remember.
Do the video at some point. Yeah,
but I like that you guys keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, of course it's tiring. You guys, eat, breathe, and shit this stuff because it's something that you believe in, and we around here, we don't shy away from keeping it 100 because I've said it before, we've had a lot of people that are either thinking about it or, kind of are in the process of doing it, and they don't have sometimes a realistic expectation. They think it's, oh no, I'm gonna get my 8 hours of sleep. No, you're not. You are not. You're not gonna get your 8 hours of sleep.
So I was talking, I have to wake up early anyway. My job, we have to stay with the same hours as our East Coast counterparts. Oh. And so I wake up at 4 every morning, and I noticed that Dan had been up for like several hours already when I was getting ready for work. And I said, I messaged him. I was like, hey, what are you doing? You can go to bed. And he's like, I have to have some time to draw this thing. So like that means he's been, waking up early, putting in the hours, getting it drawn. And because we both have day jobs, we both have families. Mm-hmm. So, to put in that extra work and that extra time to do it, and not only do it, but do it right, that's dedication.
Yeah.
And it really, you have to have that. And like Dan's got that in spades. And, I'm trying to match and make it worth it for me to be on this team to him. So,
oh my God, dude. All right. I'll go back into it. You make my life easiasier, dude. You don't make it harder. You're one of those people, okay? That you just get that credit for being
one of the goal.
Make my life easy, not difficult. All right. And it's
I'm here for it. I'm here for all of this. All of it. I'm here for all of it all the time. I love it. And I mean, a lot of people tend to forget that there are hard deadlines, whether you set them yourself or a company sets them. No matter what, there are deadlines that need to be met, because without the deadlines, then you're gonna go, oh, I could do it next week. Oh, and then next week comes and you're like, I still got, what I mean? So and it's important to keep those deadlines, like Dan said. It's because you're also building a reputation for yourself and your company and the brand that you're building. So if you are going to be on time and you are on time, people are going to know, oh, those are the dudes that, said January, blah, 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 blah. And January, blah, blah, blah came and they delivered. You know what I mean? So people tend to forget that too. It's not only is it that you're delivering on the product, you're also delivering on your names. Because attached to this project,
reputation.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's going to support you if you just ate shit on your last campaign. Dan had the lion's share of this book completed before he even pushed go on the Kickstarter campain, and that was one thing he was adamant about, because like you said, you've been burned, he's been burned, I've been burned. it sucks.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
No, because you work hard for those little dollars anyway, and you're like trying to support other people's dreams, and then so I'm glad that you guys are working towards that, not only because of the experience, but because your names are attached to it, and you want people to hear, Casey Allen, Dan Price. Oh, those dudes are dope. They deliver on their promise. They said they were going to do XYZ, and element of P happened as well. So a lot of people tend to, I don't know, like sometimes people see these things and they just see the end result. They don't realize that there was a beginning, a middle, an annoying middle, and then the finale happening behind it all. You know what I mean? Because everybody
we just want to be the kings of the cryptid martial arts revenge story genre of comics, which obviously is crazy busy right now. But
what more can you ask for, though? Really, I mean, seriously, if we can just do that, then we're doing something. We're doing all right.
November 12th, something really cool is happening. Tell us about that real quick.
Yes,
sure. So November 12th, we're going to be doing a thank you so much live stream on Instagram, just closing out the campaign. Our campaign ends on November 12th, Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So we figure we'll come in about half an hour early, Casey and myself, and talk with everybody. We'd love to have some people come in and jump in with us, hang out, and talk about the campaign and just. But the exciting part is when the campaign ends at 7 o'clock, then we're giving away artwork. So Adam Caswell artwork that
for physical copies.
This is gonna be for the physical copies. For the first 100 people who got physical copies, they're entered to win the Adam Caswell, not the cover, but the sequential page that's on our website in the fan art section. Adam did that as just a promotional piece for the campaign. And so we're going to be giving that sequential art piece away that he did. And then Andy Bloor is supposed to be sending over some artwork all the way from England. And that is going to be for all the physical backers are going to be entered in that raffle. So we're going to be doing, we're going to have a couple of pieces that we're going to be giving away live on Instagram that night. Once, we'll do a random name picker, and I'll get on the internet. I'll drop everybody's names into the random name picker, spin the wheel, go just like on The Price is Right.
On The Price is Right.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He actually built it in his garage.
Oh, I can't wait. Come on, dollar.
Oh my God. No, it's an app, guys. Oh my God. No, anyway. So we use it for work all the time on Zoom games. I'm not kidding around. So random name pick, and then we'll pick the two winners. And then also, okay, so we just broken the $6,000 threshold. We've been doing our what's it called? Stretch goals at $2,500 increments. $2,500 got you a trading card, a Bigfoot Knows Karate trading card. $5,000 got you 3 digital comics, including Convictor, Hunter's Moon, End of Days #1 by Jerry Cooley. Convictor was by Jason Farrow, and Masters of the Obvious by myself and Bonadami. Those were the $5,000 picks. So we're going to go ahead, instead of doing $7,500, if we can hit $6,500 before this campaign ends, we're going to go ahead and push in the next stretch goal, and we're going to do a Kung Fu Thulu trading card to match your Bigfoot Knows Karate trading card. So you'll get the set. Okay, you got the Bigfoot Knows Karate and the Kung Fu Thulu. So
that's dope. Is it going to be on your personal Instagram? Or
it's going to be on our personal Instagram. Okay. So Danomite139 for me, or Robots Eat Guitar for Casey, and we'll do this on Friday, 6:30, Friday the 12th, 6:30. So just real quick, everybody who's backed the book, liked the pick, retweeted it, commented, did any of that kind of thing, fan art, all the amazing people who did fan art, shared it in your story, whatever you did. Told your friend, thank you, because you guys have been absolutely killer. mean, look, I took a 7-year break from doing indie comics.
Oh.
I wasn't going to do comics anymore. I was done with comics. And honestly, the fact that Instagram was so inviting and so, so caring, and just everybody had each other's back, and watching all these other creators starting to come together and do their thing. That was very inspirational for me personally to get back into doing this. Casey doing everything. I've already kissed your ass a lot on this program, but I mean,
and what's a little more? It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, Casey coming on board. Matthew Skillern doing our variant. Adam Caswell doing a variant. We got the. We have book 2 is being written right now. Book the sub book is being worked on right now. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff happening for you guys over the course of the next year and change. So, and just remember, we got 5 issues to go, and we're going to learn a whole lot about Bigfoot, and Bigfoot Knows Karate. We're going to learn about this character, and we're going to have I haven't cussed really a lot on this thing, so we're going to have a fuck ton of fun.
I'm having so much fun writing issue 2 script.
I can't wait. Like, literally, guys, like, I can't wait. Like, I'm super excited. Like, this is one of the things that I was like, I'm in for it. Oh, and like I showed my husband, and he was like, "We backed this, right?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, you backed it! Fantastic! Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you for that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And he was like, I'm invested. I'm like, I know, right? Because he watched he doesn't get to watch the shows live, but he watched this show live, and then he saw like the Kickstarter. He was like, "You're forgetting this." Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a sucker for a good story. Everybody knows I'm very big into, pull me into the story, make me feel like not necessarily like I'm the character, but I'm behind the character watching this happen. And the pages and the stuff that I've seen, I'm like, I'm 100% for this. And plus it's so different. Like, who the hell? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of repeat stuff. And, my daughter actually said earlier today, she was like, the whole life is a reboot, because between movies and video games and comic books, it's just the same story, just regurgitated over and over again. So it's refreshing when it's like a different story, and you're just like, finally, something fucking new. Like, I'm so tired of the same shit.
Oh, I hope we give you something that that when you get done reading the book, you're gonna be like, holy shit, this is awesome. I can't wait to get to book 2, because we're really trying to build towards that. And yeah.
I'm excited. Unfortunately, Jack is like losing it because we're over my spending budget. My spending budget time.
I'm losing it. Don't be dramatic. I'm not losing it.
He's losing it. I know he's losing it. But is there anything real quick that I didn't touch on that I was supposed to touch on?
Case, you got anything
I have
else?
physical copy, so you can get that art. The art that we're going to be giving away at on the 12th is bonkers. You're going to lose your mind over it. Also, keep your eyes peeled for issue 2.
Yes.
That's going to be coming out. And we had that. We talked a little bit about the project we're doing with Adam Caswell.
I know.
That's going to be bonkers. And Adam likes drawing monsters. Yeah. He likes drawing things that look crazy. And Dan and I are going to give him a lot of crazy shit to draw. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. It's going to be it's going to be nuttier than an airplane turret. It is going to be insane. And but yeah, you got to get issue 1. Issue 1, that is where it all starts.
That's where it starts. That's where the addiction
seriously
starts.
So proud of like a dumb reference I put in and a stupid joke I did in issue 1, just because. Okay, here's the deal.
Oh,
so
I'm pretty coming close.
Yeah, let's do it.
Kung Fu Zulu
let's go.
Is so fucking fun to write. He is my dude, and his inner voice is what I think I would sound like if I were a drunken asshole, which sometimes I am.
I love him so much. I love you guys so much.
Oh my God.
I need y'all to come to the show like at least once a month, because I asked Jack, like, You guys and two other people are the like my cheeks have been like super. I love you guys so much. You guys are great.
He just freeze on that.
Oh, he
Oh, wait,
did.
that's where he chose to freeze.
That's
Oh my god, that's pause face like. Oh man, that's fantastic.
oh my god, I love you guys so much. Oh,
Oh,
god.
that's like greatest pause face ever. That's
It
just
is.
amazing.
It's
Timing is
amazing.
perfect.
And the best sentence to end on too. Like sometimes, you know, drunken idiot. Like
There you go.
I love it so much. Oh my god, like you guys are so great. Again, I can't like thank you guys, both of you, enough for like coming back on the show, like loving me enough to come back on.
Oh my god. We had so much fun the first time we did this when you guys actually said come back. I was like, okay, we got to. I mean, seriously. I messaged Jeff that night. I messaged Jeff that night and said, make that happen. We got to do that, you know. And Jeff's awesome, so he did an amazing job. And yeah.
The
Thank
door's
you for
always
having
open
us
for you
on.
guys. Like, no line. Like, if you guys have a free Wednesday and you're like, hey, can you squeeze me in? I'm bumping whoever. Well, it depends. There is, I'm not going to lie.
All right. I'm not, okay. We're good though. That's okay.
There is one person I will not bump you for, but you know, that's fine. I got to keep it 100 around here. But everybody else, I will bump you for.
Well, I'll tell you what, after this is over, when we get off the live, I have a question for you afterwards regarding something about that.
All right.
Ooh. Intrigue.
I'm married, but I could work something out.
I screamed down to the wife, Sarah, you know, anyway, so.
You know, we could work something like that.
Nice.
But all right. So everyone, do yourself a favor. Like, if you guys have never listened to me ever before, today's the day to listen to me. Bigfoot Knows Karate does not disappoint. Like, I'm not just blowing smoke up everybody's ass. It does not disappoint. This is actually one of the ones that I have backed. I'm super excited. Zach is super excited about it, and he doesn't get excited about anything. So, like, back this, do yourselves a favor, and then go follow Dan and Casey. And then on Friday, join me because I'm going to be in this. I'm putting it on my calendar. Come to the live. Let's talk with these guys. You guys can ask questions, get to hang out and chat. I'll be there 100%. I'm going to have to set a reminder because I'm old and I forget things, but I'm going to be there. So go follow Dan. Go follow Casey. Go get this book. Do it. I'm telling you to do it. And then come back next Wednesday for the breakdown and tell me how great it is and how happy you are that I told you to do something and you did it. Let's come back next Wednesday. It's that easy. You know our website deal. Go to our website. We've got 2 of them running around. WTF Comics. Look, I'm representing the brand, doing my part here. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, everyone. Yeah, it's not right on the tatas. Bye, everyone. It never gets old. I'm the same way no matter what. Every Wednesday. You guys, this is why you guys come back. Is because I am who I am. Every Wednesday.
There you go.
Happy, cranky, weird, no filter. Tell my guests whether I love them or hate them. You guys live for this stuff. Go get Bigfoot Knows Karate, though.